So, an indie passion project and so on and so forth. We shall still judge it by the quality it offers. I'm just gonna leave this all as intended here and see how crappy the frame rate will be. Right? Everything on default. Ooh, I like this. Oh yeah, good. Edge panning on. Lock cursor inside game window on. It's also working. Nice. Yeah, the demo was already pretty good looking. It was limited in content, so we'll see more today. Eins. He has potatoes the size. Oh, you can't go that far. Okay. He who has buildings. What's this? Where you make coal, right? It's a weird thing, coat of arms. Let's go for this, and then we put the. Okay. Secondary color. Interesting. An older form of marshalling, combining two coats of arms into one by cutting them in the middle. Yeah, half dog, half horse, why not? Field A. Field B is the green one. Field C is the green one. I want a boat. And then a different primary color here. And the dragon can stay. Yeah, I like that. And we're just gonna go with Smirky Bolter. He looks a bit scary. Oh, I have no hair. That's why I wear a helmet. It looks more like me. Does it? No, it does not. Continue. Ooh. Relaxing. Default. Challenging. On the edge. Rise to prosperity. Restoring the peace. This is without combat. This is with combat. And this is survival of the dudes. Okay. So, with combat, default as set by the map. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of work to make this happen, and it's always a bit funny how it says single developer, solo dev so many times, when I'm 100% sure that they didn't do all the graphics themselves, nor the sounds. But they don't have a permanent team, so I guess that's fine. I pause the game. Okay. Oh, you can see all the things properly now? Yeah, you can. That's good. It's a small team by now. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense, right? It doesn't make it less impressive, obviously. Jacob the Ox. It doesn't make it less impressive that they started this on their own, right? So, Margaret. Bartholms. Friedlein. And Friedlein too. Andres. Kunz? That's rude. Agnes. Agnes. Oh yeah, they sure have. Let's save that quote. Okay, so we've got 6 people and Jacob the ox. A few supplies. Unassigned workers, assigned workers. Living space, population 10. Oh, we've got a few kids. Ah, more people. And they have the same names as the other ones? How am I supposed to tell them apart if they're all cunts, right? Don't quote. Well, maybe quote me on that. Jesus Christ on a stick. Who named them? I didn't. I want this pop-up to vanish. Dominance. Okay, I will. Because I want to look at scenery. Very nice. Thank you so much. I mean, it said so, right? It said so. That's their names. In Manor lords, families need food and fuel. Feuds and fuel. No. Food and fuel, even. And a roof above their head. They do need feuds, otherwise they get bored. This is very Germany looking. So, how was your Manor Lord stream? Well, we looked at a lot of shrubbery. In the feudal empire. With fertile dirt, feuds, and, you know, cunts. That's how we do it. Oh man, I like it. A shrubbery. That looks really good. Now this is also The Witcher. I want a mod where you can build little towns and put them in Witcher 3. And you can obviously name all the people. And the ox. The fertile dirt. It's been a while since we had the fertile dirt. What was that game called? Oh, I can't remember. Oh my god, it's the fertile dirt. It was a very silly game. Basically crafting... I can't remember. That was silly. Okay, so we need food and fuel and supplies and a roof for everybody's heads. Goldhof. The settlement level is a settler's camp. This is the development view. After you reach the next settlement level, you will be granted a development point to spend. Unlock development branches to make your region more efficient. To enact policies, you need to rise your administration level by building administrative buildings like the Manor. For the lords. We get it. So, development, policies, production. Right. Foreign supplies. Trade logistics. Cool. Awesome. There's a cat here. And a mouse. And a cat and a mouse. And a cat and a mouse. And obviously child labor, without which we would have never advanced as a species. Food. Different foods with noses and eyes. And scientists. Okay, cool. Badger! If you click the eye next to your profile pic, top right, you can walk around. Oh yeah, you could do that in the demo. You could do that in the demo. You even had your fancy lord coat in red. That was awesome. Are you... Thomas and Endris. I'm finding all the people now. Jacob's still waiting. Oh, wait. There are seasons. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. Linked to the months. In the winter, the seasonal resources are gone. Firewood consumption is doubled, and lack of firewood might cause freezing. Sheep shearing is forbidden. because they would look silly when they freeze, because they are blue. Probably. Like in Banished. The winter is dangerous. Harvesting, plowing, sowing crops is in autumn. Crops grow in summer, possibly. If there's a drought, they probably don't. Frequent rain in spring, seasonal deposits grow. Regrow, even. Yes. Cool. And then we have treasury. For diplomacy and stuff. There's the royal tax, which we do not need to pay at the moment. The influence we have. And how much of the king's favor we earned. Military, commodities, crafting materials, crops, fuel, food, construction. Currently showing surplus goods. Total goods. Surplus goods. Okay, you can switch between this and that. Homelessness. 5 people. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, that's where you get that. You've got the number of months before supplies run out is 4. That's the barrel. Livestock, 1 ox. Stable space and pasture space. Pasture is for sheep and lambs, and stable is for oxen, horses, and mules. The regional wealth. Amount of money owned by villages from this region can be used to import or convert it to treasury via tax policy. That's where I click on map. Different regions. This view shows you which regions are under whose control. You can press claims to other regions when you gain enough influence. Okay, cool. There's a trade point. Work in progress. Okay, fair. Wild animals. Okay, we also have... Whoops. Oh, you get... That's a seamless... Oh, very nice. Rich deposit of wild animals here. Over there, they've got the clay. They've got the clay. And these guys also have iron. So I think the first claim we will put here to Hofstetten. Hofstetten. 2,000 influence. Or with the king's favor. I see. And this is the bird's eye view. And this is us. And that's the dangerous animals. There's a berry deposit, which is currently growing because it's March. Some stones. And that's the river. And the road, obviously, closely connected. Trade point. Alright, so we are relatively close to the river, but not very close to the river. We are close to the trading route, right? This is a very good trading route here. It connects all of these to all of those. Interesting. Now, we go into detail again. Cool. What else can we do? We can build roads. Some workplaces allow villagers to use hand carts to transport up to 10 goods at once, which is depicted by this black square. However, pulling a hand cart off-road is extremely slow, so make sure to connect your buildings to roads. Cool. This is the road tool, which jumps to the, well, entrances if you want. Then there's construction. Every region in Manor has strengths and weaknesses. Be sure to check all resource deposits as well as investigate the soil fertility before deciding on the direction of your town. If your region has weak fertility, consider setting up trade early. Well, let's figure out how to... No overlay. Emmer. Oh, triple. Flax. Yes. Barley. Yeah, this is the good stuff. Rye can grow nearly everywhere. That's why we make whiskey out of it. The smell and the fire hazard, they don't grow here. We have underground water. Ah. Oh, yeah, interesting. They must have a good probing technique to know that all the water is here. So I guess we are going to be the lords of the grain. Flax has to grow up here if we want to grow it. And barley goes down here. Rye goes down here. And emmer and flax could share maybe over here. But then we need to build our buildings over here. let's get a good view on this barley. Can grow rye over there. Yeah, see, that's the decision for the flax now. The flax. If we want to grow it here at all, or if we just outsource it to down there. It's far away though. We could cut down the forest and grow it there. Right? There's iron deposits here anyway, so the forest is gonna go. Interesting. You need to be more observant? By poking yourself in the eye? What? Lord of the grain with kitties. Well, we definitely have fertile dirt, so we can grow whatever the hell we want. That's cool. Foresters plants new trees in specific zones. They hunt wild animals, which are here. So we're gonna be a hunter society. Right. We need food, so...
Come on, people, get to work!
Get to work! A forester's hut. A saw pit. A woodcutter. Yeah. Oh. No. What? They produce firewood and they produce timber. Okay. So, they connect to the roads automatically. That looks nice. Gonna cut into the forest here. And they make planks. Cool. Now we build roads. It's too close by. Do they connect? That looks like they connect. Ah, interesting. Okay. Mining. Logistics. And a storehouse. Using this, we'll set up a barter connection, allowing you to send and receive goods between this and another region in your command. This is an extra stable space. Now, first we're going to sort the houses. 2 families when expanded, or a single family as it is. This is the hitching spot, right? That's not a well. A marketplace, yes. Hmm. Yay, a tavern. And a church. And a oh. A corpse pit. Okay. There's a windmill. A farmhouse. Ah, there are so many things you can build. That's really cool. A clay furnace. Produce leather. I mean, with all the animals that we could hunt, we could probably try to trade leather. Livestock trading. Trading with visiting traveling merchants. Okay, cool. Settlers. Ah, okay, on empty... Yeah, okay, I see. And cosmetic shenanigans, like a shrine or a shrubbery. Shrubbery eradication. I see. Now, we need people to live somewhere. Oh yeah, I remember this. You could make the houses bigger or smaller. Plot is too small. How is that too small? Huh. Let's do that. Interesting. Some buildings have flexible borders. Place 4 points to designate an area. The cursor will snap to roads and buildings to try and create an organic shape. You can leave more space for the future extension upgrades. The first 2 points mark the front of the house by default. Cool. So we can try to build another one. So that's the front of the house. The plot's too small. Oh. A triangular shape is not really what they want. Oh, I guess that's big enough, huh? Not enough goods. Okay. Funky. We're going to start with this and see how it turns out. Timber requires oxen to be moved. Yes. They are doing it. Good job, Jacob. You earned your break now. The logging camp obviously takes priority now. We need our timber to get more timber. Rodents eat books? What? Lord of the Libraries? I don't get it. Resources have to be physically moved. It can take a moment, so feel free to change the game speed. No, that's quite alright. I want this to be slow so I can have a look at everything.
No hobble. Tomorrow, find a new home. Good town.
They are having a chat. Very nice. Everybody's moving in on the logging camp. Sweet. Yeah, the second log is coming. Everybody's having a party. Exposed goods. Exposed goods. Homelessness. Yeah, we need... Oh, look at that. They're digging a big-ass hole. I guess this one can be paused. And we can continue it later. Storage would be good. That looks alright. while human workforce has to be assigned, by default livestock workforce is shared between workplaces. However, you can bind it to a workplace permanently in the advanced tab. Just watch out so that you have unassigned oxen if you have any construction going on. Yes. A granary. Workers collect, store, and distribute goods using the pantry. Okay. We'll see how that works in a minute. So they're still bringing the resources to the saw pit. Even though it's paused. Yeah. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't. But it says here it holds all construction work-related tasks. And maybe they were already on their way. No, we don't really know. Sorry, the logging camp has 3 people working. Can store up to 28 logs. The people logging are those. You can limit the work area and put a permanent ox in there. Cool. PC gamers gloves off, full on hate piece about Starfield. I did not. Sounds like entertainment though. You want to return it, okay? Wow. What? Oh, you return to it. You don't want to return it as in refund it. You want to return to it. I get it. Yeah, well, you need mods. I think that's what it needs. Yes. Fallout, it took a long time until Fallout got proper mods. A survival mode would be cool. I'm not sure if it is exactly what I would need to play more Starfield, but when I played it, I had a lot of fun with it, and then I felt like I needed to upgrade my graphics card, which I did, and I never returned to Starfield since. Bethesda should hold all work 100% finish on Starfield after this year's DLC. Yeah! Isn't that something we heard before? Hey, Steak, welcome! How's it going? I've heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and slanders that some may spread about me, signed and sealed by my own seal, Hildebold von Berenreuter. We can drop a paragraph here. Dear Hildebold, you have no rightful claim to Selbitz and Hofstetten. Your time has come. Surprise war! This is a work in progress. So they just send me a letter, and then I'm gonna send this back. Okay, cool idea. Let's see how that turns out then. Right. T is town center. There you go. I was looking for that button exactly. Ah, look at them taking a break here by the fire. Cool. Burgage. Timber! Oh yeah, they're cutting it down alright. We are not storing them yet, so that means we don't need an ox yet. But we're gonna need an ox soon to move the logs. Assigned families become permanent ox guides. Okay. Let's see. Rotate. So that it connects to the road. Oh, I can't even place it. Because I'm lacking the logs. Fair enough, I guess. They're still chopping at it. We can wait a bit. Let's have a look at the logging camp. How does it look? Alright. Log harder! We now have 2 hunters. And we have no unassigned workers anymore. Yeah. 2 loggers, 2 hunters. That's fair. Microsoft will continue to have Bethesda working on Starfield as long as it makes economic sense for Microsoft to have them do that. Yeah, probably.
Check that doorway's width so that a cart can fit.
The gambling has receded a bit. A bit.
Brace the frame of the door. We don't want it to
On
snap.
PC. On mobile, it's still completely anarchy.
This construction plan. A blind man or a fool?
So,
Perhaps a blind fool.
meanwhile, in Manor Lords, we are building a storehouse. It is. Yeah, I think we are in need of that second ox, but we don't... Ah, look at them. Okay, I'm gonna cut it. Is 1 logger now because we are storing 3, which is more than we can move. We've got 2 unassigned now. That means we can have a permanent ox person. And we're building the first plot. Awesome. Oh. Ooh. So this is where they make planks, right? Oh, there's the storehouse. Cool. I feel like we should have the pantry. Granary. Oh. Here. Let's build it like that. Yeah, that's one of the really cool things about this game. I think they called it organic themselves. It does look like this could have grown on its own out of the ground because, you know. Oh, is that relaxing? I would probably not enjoy the combat part of the game, but I wanted to give us a chance to have a look at it if we get that far tonight. I'm not sure if we get that far tonight. I'm taking it super slow on purpose. So this needs a storehouse person to work on it. And there's the burgage plot. It's not done yet. Family requests more market area. Oh yeah, the hunters. Sure. Of course they want a market. I guess I want it where the currently homeless people area is. Let's make this the market. A well-supplied marketplace is the lifeblood of your town. Assigned families will set up stalls automatically as long as there's enough space. Supply and demand is visible there. Burgage plots closest to the market get their market requirements fulfilled first. And whoever lives in the outskirts can deal with it. Right. So, we will not be able to squeeze a plot in here. That's a pity. Oh! We do! Awesome! Squeezed it right in there. And, you know, it might seem like a small advantage over hex-based or tile-based construction maps, but this makes all the difference to me, because it sets the game apart in a way that I care about, because building a village like you imagine it in your head or how you feel it should look like is sometimes impossible if you have a tile-based construction layout. Right? That's pretty amazing. Oh, you're on the crypto topic now. Oh boy. I don't know anything about that. I'm gonna unassign the oxen person so that we can do construction. And the sun is setting.
Another beam coming up.
A bean? Oh man, this is gorgeous. I really like that. Yay! Homeless will move to the plot, and if approval is high enough, it might attract new families too. However, families need more than just space to be happy. Click on the building and check their residential requirements even. Water and church access, market supply, fuel, food, clothing. Armaments. Requires refueling, and there's one family living there. We can expand the living space, and we can upgrade to level 2. I'm gonna upgrade it. Well, expand the living space is what I mean to do. There you go. Now we've got 2 families in there. Yeah, the tulip thing is that really happened, right? That really happened. Very early in the Netherlands, right? Order a horse. Order another ox. for 20 money cash. Is that right? Interesting. Regional wealth. Okay. So the granary is under construction. That's good. We've got a work person doing the job. Burgage plot number 2 is under construction, which is good. Just that was an issue, right? We got one timber sort of wasted. Yeah, we've got 3 timber stored. Total surplus. The surplus view shows stock minus reserved, and the total goods shows everything. Yeah, okay. Easier to plan with the surplus. Centuries ago. 1630s. Wow. I wonder if I lose half a processed log if I stop the person working on it. So there are 2 people working there. Can reassign the family as well. Okay, the upgrade to the burgage is done. We've got 2 families living there now. And you can click on that and see where they are working and where they are, what they are doing. Flattening the ground, guiding an ox. Family members join one of the settlers. Approval is at 45% and going down because we have, you know, homeless peeps. Let's see, do we get another burgage plot here? They be neighbors. Behind the sawmill. They will love that. Cool. I like how I send them all the way up there to the market. So they have a chance to chat in between. Let's build a well. Yeah, requires underground water. Of course, I forgot about that. Could be back here. From the market to the well. And then we need the back road. For later. Ah, this is good. This is good. I barely play this type of game at the moment. And if I say at the moment, when was my last Banished session? 10 years ago? I got kind of hooked on Banished, but it's been a while. And this could be the game. I mean, I played Ixion. But yeah, I barely play this type of game at the moment, but this could be the one that sparks it again. Yeah, the tulip coin. It had no critical influence on the prosperity of the Dutch Republic, but people went crazy anyway. So the social aspect of it was more interesting. Probably then and in hindsight as well. Oh, it did do 2 plots. Cool. I think I need to fetch a drink and a snack, maybe. And since we're playing at super slow speed, I'm just gonna go into Bird's Eye and let you guys watch that. And I'll be right back. Just a short break. And then we'll see how everybody starts in winter. See you soon. All right, welcome back. Let's check out Manor some more. I had to take a quick break and get some food into my belly. And get another bit of water and lemonade. Sorry. So, it's basically April. We could try to plant some crops, I guess. To not have a meat diet in winter. There are some berries somewhere. Over there. So we could also do that. Hunter-gatherer first, and then in the next year we plant. It's kind of hard to judge how that goes. I'm gonna continue the game. So, do they need an assigned person to be able to work? Oh, you can upgrade it. Yeah, they're supposed to. Stop. Move them to the granary, please. There's some bread. Wet bread now. Oh, this is coming along. A backyard extension. Extra production functionality. Ooh, nice. That's cool. We're gonna check that out later. Yeah, they can stop the logging. We have enough for now. So I'm gonna pause the work and let the person do something else instead. We saved the bread. And the market is working. Yeah, firewood. They all want it, but we're not making it yet. We've got a bit of fuel left. Interesting. Right, so one person doesn't have a home yet. That's being sorted. And then the approval rating should go up. They can have chickens. And veggies. So they get a veggie garden. They can have chickens. Cool. Now we only have 10 money cash left, which is not a lot. But we've got veggies and chickens, which means the market will grow. Or get more varied. And then, yeah. Oh yeah, the well needs to be constructed as well. Of course. Why are they putting a log back there? Where did that log come from? Yeah, we're not continuing the saw pit yet, but 2 hides. Meat and bread. Yeah, I guess collecting berries would be a smart way of getting some more food. The gathering. When they say nearby. That's the berries. I mean, trees uprooted, 0. Oh yeah, we need a back road here for them as well.
Splendid work on the roof, good sir.
Awesome. The well is finished. Perfect. You can't buy these meats anywhere else. We do believe you. For now. Veggies. And you can change that for money. A brewery. Ooh. Now there's our last burgage plot that we need. Four kids. That's gonna change. Hopefully. Right, now they're getting the log and bringing it to the forager. Good. Let's see. We could plant some emmer back here. Do some farming. Fields and manor lords need to be very large to be effective, but also take long to plow by hand. For a starting village, try a field size of about 1 morgan. Later, if you want the region to focus on farming, you can consider spending a development point to unlock the heavy plow upgrade, which allows plowing much bigger fields far more efficiently, utilizing the oxen. Check for fertility. Yeah, that's good. So, first you have to make the farming plot. Yeah. That's what they recommend, right? 1. If I put it like this, it limits the size of the market a bit. But that's probably what it would have looked like back then. Oh, well, not such a straight line. That's just weird. I'm gonna do it like this. Right. A farmhouse employs families who work on the fields. The workforce is distributed proportionally in accordance with the field set priority level. When crops are growing, they absorb certain nutrients from the soil, temporarily lowering its fertility and thus diminishing yields over time. To combat this, consider changing crop types, or even better, leaving the field fallow for a year. Yeah. Okay, now we have a field. No, and I was checking for emmer, but we're not allowed to. Ah, we can do crop rotation. How can I get the overlay back? Barley. Rye. But we can only choose... Oh yeah, barley is good. Why does it say the fertility is 35% if the overlay says it's... Oh! Rye is what I would want. Yeah, I guess we can start with wheat. Maybe we need to unlock the other things. Or maybe emmer needs more. Let's see. Yeah, rye is up here. And that means emmer is up here, probably. I was checking the fertility anyway, because I can. There you go. Wheat's alright. Medium property. We might be late. We'll see. We will see. That's our livestock. See, approval is growing slowly. Oh no! Oh no, your frozen chips are not frozen anymore, I guess. Ah, now we've got 15 people. So the forager hut is finished. Not enough wealth. Nice. So I guess they can start plowing the field now. Yeah, wheat is not even... Is this what they call wheat? The emmer. Is that just a wording issue? Maybe. They are going in the freezer. You gotta shake it. You need a farmhouse. Oh, right. Okay. A farmhouse. Ooh, that's big. Gonna kill a tree. Yeah. Oh, that's 3 timber. Okay, that's a lot. Gonna fast forward.
You all know what that means,
I forgot about the necessity of the farmhouse. Can let someone forage, but then we probably don't build a farmhouse. Yeah. That's already stopped. Now we can unassign someone from the granary. Go fast. So many details, right, when they start building here. A mercenary company. Okay, probably to protect us. An army. Form a militia, hire mercenaries. The Battle Brothers. Aww, look at that. Yeah, we can't afford that. Okay, we don't have a militia. This smaller town doesn't need a militia. As soon as we start the iron deposit mining... Oh look, the animals are reduced. Let's hunt less. So as soon as there are only 8 animals left, or 12 maybe, they can shoot 2 more, and then the population of the animals needs to grow back even. Right, we will have 2 farm workers, which is good. Kind of want to continue building the saw pit as well. So, a bakery, a tailor's workshop, a goat shed. That's really cool stuff you can add to the houses. Artisan workshops, nice. Yeah, cool. There are so many features here that that are late game stuff, of course, but there's a lot of things, like very little things that are super interesting. I mean, of course, you have the amenity check like in Anno, but you have then the upgrade and expand and fine-tune options, which is pretty amazing. Not knowing about how well this is balanced and so on and so forth. But just, yeah, I'm very, very impressed so far. And it's a super relaxing thing to play. I like that as well. So that's a lot of carrots. Yeah, a tannery would be something we could do. Here. That does smell. So we should put the back here. Ooh. Right, out with the quarry. I'm gonna pause that because it's gonna eat up our lumber. I don't want that currently. Ah, the saw pit is gonna get the last timber. Cool. Yeah, I can see myself play this in the future. Probably constantly going through the countryside like this. Just checking it out. Ah, there's a limit to how far you can go per region. That's fine. Cool. Okay. How's the farmhouse coming along? Nearly finished. Oh, here, supply and demand. Clothing's not there. The food variety needs an upgrade. So berries, meat and bread, and there will be eggs. Didn't one of them get a chicken coop? Yeah, right. So there should be eggs at some point. 35 stall locations are free. Yeah, the market can get bigger. Ah, there's the farmhouse. Okay, so we're gonna move in. If the field is not set to fallow, workers will plow it and sow the crop as soon as possible. Yield will increase as it grows and is harvested in September during the harvest season.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
There you go.
Meat, get your meat here.
Get your meat.
Fresh, it's
Meat,
practically
meat.
still fluid.
A carcass is a transitionary resource. Uh-huh. I see.
Gets raining like this and the wife when I get out of bed. There's a head to I tell her maybe screaming all the time wouldn't hurt.
Trading livestock seems like an interesting thing. What's this? Space for livestock. Sheep farm. Yeah, and the mill is probably what we should think about next, right? The mill and the oven to turn this into foodstuffs.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
It needs like many of your citizens, it needs ale to function. Hilarious. We haven't used up a lot of stone yet.
Dig the foundations deeper for this one.
This is the firewood place. This is our lumber industry here. Yeah, that's not expensive. We can do that. I heard the chickens. Yeah, food variety. Look at that, 100%. Now clothing is important. Seize the means of production. I guess leather would work. We've got 5 timber left, which is enough to finish the tannery. I'll connect at the back road here. Yeah, it's shitty weather for May. For the month of May. Can't say the same thing about real life. We had like 25 degrees the other day. Today was around 20 or something like that. Really nice. Clothing stall supply. Yarn, leather, and linen work for that. Okay, cool. So all the hunting does pay off. Approval is at above 50. Homelessness. Oh, that was previously. Right, it's the last 30 days that they take into account. Awesome. The militia race from the settlement gets better morale if the approval rating is high for the settlement in general. That makes sense. Neat little place we built here, huh? Save. Awesome. So, that was Manor Lords. First look. Quick look. Right? Just setting up a few buildings, seeing how the controls work, how the graphics work. I didn't see a lot of stutter. On occasion, the people, when you close in, they stutter a bit when they walk, but the soundtrack is brilliant. Oh yeah, look at them plowing. That's gonna take a while. Can send them support later when we're done with the construction of the tannery. Super impressive how they worked it out with the building, how it all comes together. It's really pretty. You can go into so much detail. Let's do the right. Let's do the cakewalk. The seamless zooming out of the map into the overview and back into the detail where you can see the individual chicken popping out an egg. That's just, yeah. We're gonna have a look at the chicken now. Anno is a different kind of game, so in my opinion it does not need to be as pretty as this one. This one needs to be this pretty to really work with the details here. Right? This is the Lord checking out the chickens. Lord Nemo and his cape. Shoo! Okay, they don't care. The walking around is a cool feature. Yeah, you can see the guys working in the field in the distance there. I think the coolest thing is that it's so friggin' believable, all of it. The absence of tiles is just making this really, really, really good. Yeah. This started out as a solo project, and it look, for many aspects it still is. But even if it would have been a team of 5 people or 10, it would still be super impressive work. also 100 people. Because, I don't know, if you look at Anno, I don't know how many people worked on that, but it's more than 1. It's more than 10. Hey, Felipe, welcome. The Lord approves of the chickens. They don't need to be burned at the stake. They have the, the guillotine. Oh. They don't need to be put down. Good to see you, Felipe. Welcome. How about the tannery? Under construction. So yeah, you see, I saved the game and said that's it for now, and then I'm still playing. Really good. Really, really good. I'm not sure I could stream this in a fun way because I don't tend to obsess too much about the number tweaking of the efficiency. I just kind of play games like this for atmosphere and then try to survive the rough idea of it, to not make the settlement go completely kaput. But I think to be really streaming this in a fun or interesting way, you need to either go completely insane with the combat or build some really silly monopoly around leather and kill every animal you can find, and then, you know, corner the market and win. I'm not the kind of player or streamer for that kind of gameplay. But I'm very happy that I could show it around. I think the biggest issue is that I get so lost in thought that nothing happens, right? It's like, oh, look at this, and there's another tree, and it's like, people watching would be like, oh, he's that kind of streamer. Okay. So I don't know if I would be able to stream this on a permanent basis or whatever, but it certainly is a really good game, and I'm looking forward to seeing it go through all of its early access, which could be 2 years or 1 year. I don't know how long they plan to do early access for, but